My Stream Deck buttons weren't working. I'm gonna try something. What the fuck? They're just not responding. That's not good. Does this one work? Let's see.
Big head.
That works.
Thanks.
Yeah. Does this one work? Okay, so it seems like any buttons that directly interact with Streamlabs OBS don't work right now. To be fair, I have been denying Stream Deck's updates for like maybe over a year. So maybe that would fix it. Probably just restarting Slobs would fix it, but I've been denying their updates forever because one time I did update my Stream Deck ages ago and it broke fucking everything. Like nothing worked and I had to like uninstall and reinstall about 50 billion different times and then completely redo every single button on my Stream Deck and it sucked. So so I didn't want to, so I haven't wanted to update in forever. But yeah, none of my like transitions work. That's going to be kind of annoying, I won't lie. What if I bring up... No, not even if I bring up the Stream Deck software, so that sucks. Alright, whatever. Hopefully I remember to mute and stuff. I'm just so used to doing it. Little tippy taps on my Stream Deck button. Oh wait. But hey everyone. Oh, goodness. Let me catch up with chat here. Sup, Den, Cloud, Kraid, how's it going, man? Lap. Oh, I'm so ready to shove more grass up his ass. That's what he deserves. Link, sup, dude. Satan Boy, Poor Fury. Waffle, Dave, Ed the Clown, Joe. Ooh, that was a little bit quenchy. Highest Discipline, sup? How's everyone's weekend? It feels like it's been like a week or more since I've streamed, but it's not. It's just been the weekend, which is very normal. I usually stream on like a Friday and then, you know, then not on the weekend, then usually a Monday. But it feels like it's been longer. I think because I know that the next time between streams is going to be longer. Why did my YouTube break? Oh my god, everything's breaking. Haha. Ow. 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 But yeah, I think because I know that this week, from today, the next stream is going to be on Friday. I think that's why it feels like it's been so long. And also, we didn't stream Remake on Friday. We did the reaction ritual, which was really fucking chill. It feels like there's something in my eye. So it just especially feels like it's been a little bit longer than usual. Lots of moving. Oh, good luck with the move, dude. Or continuous good luck with it. Hell yeah. Help, help. Everything's breaking, help. My system's haunted. Everything's haunted. The only way that would fix it is probably just restarting Streamlabs OBS. And I don't want to do that. Or updating Stream Deck, and I don't want to do that right now. You know what I mean? I don't want to do that right now. You know what I mean? Rained in, cozy and didn't. Oh, that sounds wicked fucking lovely. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I got some cleaning and errands done today. Yippee! Wahoo! Exciting. But I just had a sandwich. That's kind of cool. I guess. Oh, so I mentioned very briefly in the Discord that I've been watching the new Uzumaki series. I've been really looking forward to it. And I've been really liking it so far. I heard from a few people that, like, they had a lot of complaints and they didn't like the subsequent episodes past the first one. But I haven't really had any issues with it, and I've been really enjoying it. And then I was, like, looking at some and then I was thinking about it more today, and I was looking at some side-by-side shot comparisons from like the art style and the animation style from the first one, and I went, oh yeah, wow, oh, like the story is still good, and I think story-wise it's still like pretty faithful to the manga, and aesthetically I think it still looks really good, but compared to the first one, I thought there was something off with it. Like, the subsequent episodes looked like 3D modeled and then like shaded on top of, so kind of cell shaded, but more just like everything was 3D modeled and then they kind of painted on top of it instead of doing actual like hand-drawn animation. And I was looking at side-by-side videos of it, and that definitely seems to be the case, which is kind of a bummer. There's nothing wrong with doing the kind of 3D cel-shaded, almost like 3D rotoscope kind of deal. Nothing wrong with it, but when you make that change really abruptly and you can see, like, there's a difference in quality, I'm like, ooh, that kind of sucks. But overall, it still looks cool, and I'm still, like, liking its faithfulness to it. I don't know when new episodes of that go out. I think I've only seen 4. I don't know if there are any more right now. If anyone else has been keeping up with that. So, anywho, long story short, I was wondering, why are so many people talking shit about it? It's been quite good. What's everyone's fucking problem? And then I looked into it a little bit more, and it's definitely understandable. I can see why. I still don't think it merits, like, as much shit-talking as people are giving it. Like, people are, like, wicked fucking upset. They're like, this is the one shot we had at an actually good Ito / Uzumaki adaptation, and it's trash. I'm like, it's not trash. There's definitely a quality drop, but it's not trash overall. You can still enjoy it. Yeah, we are, Irv. What do you think about it so far? Again, you can definitely see the quality drop, but I think story-wise and still, like, what they're going for isn't bad, but, like, it's just, I was trying to figure out what bothered me about it and what was so different about it, and I was, like, watching it, and I was thinking, what, I think this is 3D. Like, I think this is 3D animated now, and it is. At least by, like, perhaps the first episode is as well, but it's like you can't really tell, but the other episodes you can really tell. Hey, Miltmancer. Animation didn't bother you so much? Pacing was off? The pacing didn't bother me too much. It seemed like it was going by so quickly, but I mean, that makes sense because so does a manga, but it's also giving, like, a little bit wider scope to, like, a couple of, like, the stills or pages, so I thought that was fine. Yeah, I'm talking about the new Uzumaki show. And I was wondering why people were having such a big issue with it, because I've been liking it so far. A lot of nerd love-hate can be harsh. Yeah, it is easy to nitpick and criticize things that you love because you want to see it do well and you are well-informed, so you feel like you're more qualified to criticize, even though some people absolutely are fucking not. But yeah, you can just see the change in animation style. Which, again, it's fine. I don't think it's as bad as people say it is. However, you can see the difference, and I don't think it looks as immersive as the first one, or as successful as the first one. It's not as bad. It's not as great as the first, but it's not as bad as a lot of people are saying it is what it comes down to, for me personally. Well, I mean, it is an adaptation, Waffle. I don't know, Ed the Clown. We're probably gonna visit your mom, give her a little hanky-panky spanky, maybe take her out for a good lunch. Depends. First episode was rotoscoped, and the rest wasn't. Ghost! Hee 31 fucking months! Holy moly. 31 goddamn months. Holy shit. Wait, Ghost, did you know... I have to double check. Hold on. I have to scroll. Hold on. Thank you so fucking much, dude. Hold on, wait. When is it? Hold on. Ugh, enter your birth date. Jesus Christ, this is fucking Elder Scrolls. Enter my... Oh, never mind. I thought it started today. It starts on the 24th. I was going to say, the Witches Fest at ESO? Are you doing it yet? But it's on the 24th. Oh. This Thursday, Witches Butts. Let's go. Thank you again very much for that. I can't believe it's been 31 months already. Holy fuck, dude. Dekoju, lavayachu, man. Thank you very fucking much. Hell yeah. Introduce you. Who? What do you mean, you two? Who is the other person in this equation, Ed the Clown? What? And no, I am not. A lot of people need to complain about good stuff. Well, I mean, some complaints are valid, but to say like, oh, it's absolutely trash, wow, this is the worst shit for Uzumaki we'll ever see is just not true. But people are getting just sweaty about it. Oh, right, yeah, because I made the your mom joke. I don't know, my brain goes a mile a minute. I think, based off of what I said, I don't think you need to introduce me to her. I think I've made it pretty established at this point that I know everyone in chat's moms. There's no introductions needed. You can't even, yeah, you can't even type in my chat room without introducing me to your mom. It's already been done. Maybe the show being bad is, oh, it's meta. Oh, we just wouldn't understand it. I see, I get it. Ed the Clown, do you really want to know that answer? I don't think you're prepared for that answer. But yeah, anywho. If you get past the weird animation differences, not only in its style, but in some of its quality, and still enjoy it for, like, its art and story, it's still pretty good. Of course, yeah, nothing's going to compare to the original manga, that shit's sick, but I still think it's a pretty decent adaptation. Oh, boo, work stuff. Momniscient. Momniscient. There we go. I don't know why that was so hard for me to think about saying in my brain. Yes, correct. Correct, yes. Downpour theme, let's go. I don't know why that tripped me up so fucking much. Don't talk to me. Yeah, if you guys haven't shown your aunts, your grandmothers, and your mothers my stream, you're lying, first off, and two, you're slacking. I thought TwitchCon already passed. Didn't that happen in, like, earlier this month? Should I just my aunt and my sister? Bless up. Bless the fuck up. Oh, I don't have Steam open. Apparently there's a patch for the game, but it's nothing to do with, how it runs, unfortunately. It's just, like, game and bug patches, etc., which is great, but it's nothing to do with optimization. And I forgot to update it. It shouldn't take very long. Sorry. I'm glad my mom's giving me the attention she deserves. You're welcome. Your niece sat at your desk and watched? I asked her if you were cursing. Hee. Everyone shall know me. It got pushed. Wait, but it already happened. So wait, so did it get pushed until next year, or did it happen? Because push implies that it didn't happen, it will happen next year. What is the truth? Not that I'm going either way. I just had no idea. I thought it already happened. Shit. Late September. It'll be... Oh! Oh, you mean push as to comparison to its normal date. Ah, okay. Okay. Right. 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 I've still been thinking about playing Remake non-stop, and I'm very fucking stoked to get back to it. Normally, like, over a weekend, I might... Actually, it's been more than a weekend, right? Because the last time I played this was, what, Wednesday? Tuesday? Because I streamed it, and then there were several days where I wasn't able to stream, and then Friday we did the reaction ritual, now it's Monday. So it's been, I don't know, almost a week. But because I've been thinking about it so fervently, I pretty vividly remember where we left off. We are, well, 32 gigabyte patch, hello? What the fuck? I'm so sorry. I forgot to patch it earlier. I didn't think that this patch would be so fucking big. What the hell? The hell? But I do remember we just got the key for the lock, of like the construction lock. We still only have, what, 1 coin, I think? So I think that the construction lock maybe takes us up to the 3rd floor of Woodside. We haven't even been to Blue Creek yet. But it seems like we've scoped out all other floors of Woodside. It seems like, comparison to the first game, or the original game, not the first game, the original game, this one's taking you kind of floor by floor by floor. For the most part, the original has you bouncing all over the place. Patch includes the stutters? Oh, nice. Oh, awesome. So a little bit of optimization. I didn't want to look at the patch notes or anything. I just wish it would, like, run better. That would be nice. It's more just how it runs on my PC than the stutter. I mean, the stutters do suck, but... But I'm excited to get back into it. Yippee! Yippee! In however long. It's like halfway done patching. I forgot to do it. I forgot-y, and now I have to sit here and wait. Wow, Cleveland never listens to me talk ever. He never listens to my streams. We are in the, we're still in Woodside, and we are about to, we're about to unlock the construction door that I assume goes to the 3rd floor. The door that's all cloaked by, plastic tarps. Pretty sure that's where I left off. Pretty sure. And we're gonna go to Happy Burger again. It's true, it's been a while since we've been to Happy Burger. In due time. I mean, we're a little over halfway through the apartments now. I don't know how much they're going to make out of Blue Creek, though. But I feel like we're a little over halfway done with the apartments, and then we can go back outside, and then we can go to Happy Burger again. Wow. I saw the one in like the bathroom scene with the head spinning James. I did see that one, Marvel, yeah. I did indeed. One sec, wait. I haven't seen the videotape dance one, but that's like not super spoilers, truly. Not too certain. Oh, did somebody do that one for the remake as well? It's so funny how people are updating the memes, using the remake assets for their fucking memes. But that one, I've seen the original of that one a lot, yeah. Because you're sleepy, Waffle. You're tired. Is the patch done yet? 74% done. I'm so sorry, guys. Now I feel awkward that we're sitting here just waiting. Oh, same person, nice, red. Dun, 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 dun. Boom, boom, boom. I have not had any more Silent Hill 2 related dreams, at least. It was just that one. So while I've been thinking about it fairly incessantly, it has yet to again pervade my subconscious, at least as far as I am consciously aware. But perhaps it has happened and I just don't remember. They say that apparently you dream a fuck ton every night, but you don't remember any of it. I didn't really make anything recently. The last thing I did was the soup. That's it. I haven't really cooked anything too huge or exciting since then. Really. I had a sandwich before stream. Wow. Sandwich with like veggie turkey, like fake turkey stuff. And it was okay. I've tried the veggie like ham before, like deli slice ham stuff, the fake stuff. That stuff is pretty decent. I like that. And it's easier to pull apart when it comes in the package, but this turkey stuff is torn to fucking shreds. Harvesting any of the bounties of the woods. I'm really late in the season for the stuff that I wanted to harvest, so most of it has been too picked over by birds at this point. I was really looking forward to autumn olives and frost grapes. I might still be able to get my hands on some frost grapes, actually, might be the perfect time. But there is still some autumn olives. I was able to get some the other day when I went on that little hike that I talked about on Friday. I was able to get like a tiny palmful, not much, and you could tell they were starting to like dry out a little bit, a bit late in the season. I just didn't have the time, and I lost track of it. But I need to go seeking out some frost grapes because I really want to make some frost grape syrup again. And see if I can find some juniper berries as well. Hopefully it's not too late for those. I mean, they're called frost grapes for a reason, right? They're best harvested after the first frost, which I assume has happened already, but it's still been pretty balmy. So maybe I can get some still. Find some juniper berries. Away. Haunted your dreams back then? That sounds lit. That sounds awesome. I'd love to dream of it. How much rosehip do I need to make a decent amount of tea? Not a ton, because I don't just, like, it's like a blend of other florals and herbals, etc., right? So, it depends on the recipe. And depends on how much, like, a decent amount of tea, let's say I'm making enough for, like, at least 5 cups. Actually not. Let's see. It really depends on the tea recipe and how much I'm making. Where's my other fucking recipe? So for like this really like floral heavy tea that I make, I only use like, it says 1/4 to 1/2, but that means like in parts in comparison to everything else. So it doesn't make a lot of sense. So like, for example, if you're just using a teaspoon, you'd start with the teaspoon and just do like 1/2 of that, and then like if you're also using hibiscus, I use like 2 of that. So it's like in parts. You don't have to do it by the teaspoon, you could do that by the tablespoon too, but the measurement doesn't matter, it's more in parts. But it's not half of the recipe. It's... You know, it's like when you have measurements like 1 to 2 to 1, it's like that, right? Where it's not really the exact measurement that matters, it's how much that is in comparison to the other ingredients, right? Ratios, yes, thank you, blanking today. So it's like that. That's how I have it written down. It's not really math, though, because I just use one single spoon. I'm like, I just literally eyeball it. But yeah, it really depends on the tea. Rose hips are pretty tart, and I like tart. But for like my floral blend, I use, depends. Sometimes I like a little extra, but in comparison to all of the florals in it, far less, maybe like a quarter by comparison to like each of the florals, a quarter and a half. Because it is pretty tart and I want the forward flavor to be the florals, but if I'm only going for tart, then I'll put like 1/2 to 1. So I keep like a pretty big store of rose hips. I have a large like bulk or a smallish bulk bag of it, and then I have my own harvested bags. I did manage to harvest some rose hips, but they were a little scant, and I didn't want to take them all from flowering in this one place, so I just collected a few branches, and they're drying right now. But I usually keep like a decent amount of bulk of rose hips so I can always use it however much I want. I don't know how to answer that. I don't know. Well, yeah, it's math, but it's like it's like easy math. Like, okay, you know, I used 1 teaspoon of this, or used 1 teaspoon of chamomile. Okay, I'm only gonna use then 1/2 a teaspoon of rose hips, etc. Whatever I used of chamomile, only using 1/2 of rose hips, and blah blah blah. I know that's math, but it doesn't feel like math in my head because I'm not actually doing math. I just take 1 spoon. Sometimes it won't even be a teaspoon. It's just like a spoon that has I have no clue how much it holds. That's what counts. It's just, that is the measurement. Whatever the spoon is the measurement. And I don't know sometimes what it is. So that's what I mean. You're just putting shit in there. Pinion nuts have been dropping? Sweet pine nut. People roast them? You should grab some for yourself. You should. Game time, game time. Are you real? No. Your organic wetware is auto-converting the math into not math for... Exactly. Exactly. Because I can't do real math, so I'm just... 1 part this, 2 parts this, by comparison, 1/2 a part that. Whatever, man. But it depends on the tea recipe, yeah. It also depends on how the rose hips are cut. So, whatever the spoon is a spoon. Yeah, I don't know. That's the measurement. It's a fucking spoon, dude. But yeah, it depends. So with kind of formulas, recipes for my own tea blends that I've written down, it's more for cut and dried rose hips that I've like bought in bulk. So it's just like the outside of it. If it's the whole rose hip, that I will, sometimes I'll just throw them in whole. That can change the ratio as well. I usually add more at that point because they are whole. Or if I'm grinding them myself, that might also change how much I put in there. Sometimes I just use them whole though, because it's kind of a pain in the ass to like grind them yourself, because you have to sift out the fine little hairs that are on the inside of rose hips. To a point, if you get a couple in there, you'll be fine, but you obviously don't want like majority of the fine little hairs like in a tea you're making, or any recipe or syrup, whatever you're making. If you're just making a syrup, you can use whole rose hips. You don't have to worry about cutting them up, really. Roses have hips. Venus told me so. Urinal menu, yeah. To comp who? Alright. Current game. Let's go. It does, Den. It does, actually. But I'm still early on enough that it's still doing the original bathroom scene. Oh, I hate that I always hear things clambering about. God, how injured are we? Oh, we're actually not too bad at all. The red vignette makes it seem way worse. We're just like one tiny tick. Yeah, we have the man coin, and now we have the key so we can go up to the 3rd floor. I think every menu should have pistols. True. Real. Bought a food scale, stopped using measuring spoons, it got so much easier. I would like a food scale for that, Kamikaze. That would make things very nice, especially when I'm using non-converted recipes. I wouldn't have to think about converting it. But also at the same time, I like the teaspoon and cup system. I don't think one's inherently worse or better than the other. You know? God, all the sound effects. But it would be really nice to have a food scale just so I wouldn't have to worry about conversions when I'm using recipes that are outside of the US. Okay, yep, we have the key, that's all we have. So, right controls. I think we just need to go up. I feel like for how, like, much he's wincing... Oh, here, let me go back in here and turn off the flashlight. And how red the vignette is. What's the flashlight button? Stick in? Yeah. Like, he's really wincing, he's really slow, he's very doubled over. His jacket's pretty bloody, he's pretty slow. I'm not that injured. Like, look at the color of my inventory screen. It's like one little tick off from being fully healthy. He's not that injured, but I feel like he's acting way more injured than he is. Stop being a drama queen, James. But I mean, like, oh, I don't remember that. By comparison to, like, other times that I've been slightly injured. I don't know, it's weird. He needs some milk. I think James is the sort of person to lie. Okay. Ah, fuck me. Fuck me, that scared me. Tropes. Thank you very much, dude, for 10 months of cult sacrifice. Once again, what the fuck? Sorry, there's something on my button. Once again, you are one of us. Underneath moonlight pale, you revel betwixt shadows. 10 fucking months. Decoyo. Lapeatu. What the fuck in the echo? Ah, jump scare, generosity. Thanks very much, man. James did nothing, surely he did nothing wrong ever. No, surely not. Oh, I almost typed in raid instead of shout out. I always do that. You guys should follow Death Tropes if you haven't. He's been grinding the fuck out of Silent Hill 2 remake runs. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I was able to pop in at the beginning of a stream the other night, but I couldn't stay for long. Yeah, James is a perfect angel. Thank you again very fucking much for the support, dude. I can't remember, where's that construction door? It's on floor 2. Or is it straight up here? Like on the 3rd floor? I don't think so, right? Yeah, this is still... yeah. Huh. That's what I thought. I think it's on the 2nd floor. I just want to go up here for fun. I don't think I've actually been up here, so... go up here. God, yeah, I feel like he's acting way more injured than he is. Again, oh, good ammo, nice. Way more injured than he should be. I'm like I'm barely hurt. And he's walking around like he's been pummeled. I don't know, man. God, all the ambient sounds in the apartment are so I will take that. Thank you. Right, what are the buttons again for... That's aim, right, that's just left is gun, right is melee. Okay, right, you don't have to worry about that. Okay. Someone was having a little treat up here. They're wine and cigs, top of the building. He just limps, it's fine. Well, I know, but I feel like he's limping really dramatically. Like, I feel like when I was slightly injured before, he wasn't this dramatic about it. Oh, it's so noisy here. It's freaking me out, man. Mop bucket. It's an old school one with the ringers. Lots of cans. How much ammo do I have now? Only 17. Yeah, there usually is ammo at the very top of stairs, huh? And I just forgot to go up here. Great system. He's got a boo-boo. Yeah, it hurts. It hurts so much. I'm dying. I got a little scrapey wavy. God, James. Oh, I thought that, for a brief moment, I thought that curtain billowing was fucking a monster. That was my radio. Fuerte. Okay, God, where is that door? Must be circled down the hall there. Must be that. As if you guys can see what I'm pointing. Have things respawned here? Oh, the door is slamming behind me. Gets so much more quiet now. I hate it. You can turn it off, Cleveland. I just have it on because I wanted to... Right, yeah, the trail of blood, because this is the Pyramid Head hallway. I just had it on to... Yeah, for something a little bit different. Just to change it up a bit. But you can turn the vignette off. It just seems like, yeah, the red vignette is really, really harsh for my health level right now. I feel like it usually, at this health level, isn't this much. I went to the Twitch settings and I can't turn off the paint. Paint overlay. Yeah, this is where, when you first see Pyramid Head here, when you come back through this hallway, there's a trail of blood and you see a couple of dead lying figures and it leads you right to Pyramid Head, which is really interesting. That's still locked, right? Yeah, so they kind of changed the way that worked. It kind of builds up a tension and ambience. Where it could, because you... Don't tell me I just heard something. Because I definitely hear something. Great. Great. Because you see the pools of blood and then you see some dead lying figures, and I think that's when you see the dead body at the TV and then you see Pyramid Head, or you hear the baby cry and then you see Pyramid Head. So instead of it kind of being a little bit more discordant, it specifically like leads the tension up into seeing him at the end of the hallway. I fucking hear it and I can't see it. I hear it and I can't see it. It's so fucking dark. What the fuck? I was so far away from that. Are you kidding me? Did you see how far away I was? They just have some range. Fuck, did I really just miss that? You might as well reload at this point, you're kidding. Oh yeah. I'm so sorry, I know I said I wasn't going to do this a lot, but I might as well fucking reload. That was silly. That was silly. How did that get me to red danger? I was barely even touched. That was actually silly. You love Pyramid Head? Prefer the first Silent Hill. It's a great game. I love the first game. Sniper Kill him? Oh, I'm really excited to play. I don't know when I'll get to it because I want to dedicate all my time to this, honestly. Weird. The game just like auto reloaded when I got too injured. That's crazy how that worked. wild. Where are we going? Wait. This way? Yeah. We gotta go back through there. I'm thinking that I actually, because it got me to, I mean, I got puked on twice. I guess that's pretty harsh. But I was going to say, I feel like maybe I am more injured than my inventory is showing me, but... Friend of the U. Hell yeah. I really enjoyed the demo. I'm really looking forward to the game. I just want to dedicate all my time to this first. There are a lot of really cool indies that just came out or about to that I'm looking forward to playing that I might have to pause Silent Hill 2 Remake for. Gullet just released, that looks really rad. Prim is about to come out, that looks sick too. There's a lot that I'm looking forward to. Yeah, let's try this again. I could try just running past it, but let's see, we're on the map. Oh no, he's like right where I need to go. He's probably gonna follow me through the door. Let's try this again, maybe. Concentrating on the fights now. Oop, 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 oop. Yeah, 2 shots in melee seems to be the minimum. You can do 1 shot in melee, but 2 shots is a good assurance. It's just... ammo's hard to come by in this game. Again, I wanted to try running past that one, but it just... I felt like it would have just followed me through the door. Right, yeah, and it leads you right to the TV room. Ugh. Yeah, ongoing renovation works. Keep out. No. The dissolving lock. Oh, he gave me a save right here. I was wondering where the other save in the apartments would come into play. Wait. I swear to God, I just heard crying. Yeah. When you use the save point, I don't know if it's been on the other ones, and maybe I just haven't noticed, but I'm noticing it now very, very lightly. It's like... not exactly crying. It sounds like kind of like... maybe some people talking or commotion that you would hear outside from within an apartment building on a busy street, or... No. I just heard a scream and then a cry from, like, a man. I wonder if we're hearing Eddie? Yeah, it was like a big exasperated, like, shouting cry and then, like, some gasps afterwards. It's really, really... I'm wondering if we're just hearing Eddie through the wall or something? But I hear it's very light. Interesting. You worked, you did, or the person who did the UI for... No, you did, because you said concept art. Precinct? And Secret Agent Wizard Boy. Oh yeah, I saw that one, hell yeah. G, man. Eddie's Pizza Rage. Well, we haven't met him yet. You meet him in puking in the apartments, right? So I'm wondering maybe if I'm just, like, hearing him in advance or something. I love the plastic wrapped stairs. It's kind of unnerving with the red glowing over it. Okay, let's turn off the flashlight. Oh yeah, that's good. So let's go down first. Hey, Raichu. Is that the secret baby? Is that the PT baby that we're hearing? I want to go down first. Ah. Thank you. Whoa, 5 whole bullets. Holy moly. They're spoiling me. Wrestling and paper. That's a neat bike. It even has taillights. Whoa. Boxes that we've seen before. Hair fix? I don't know what that box says. What side are we on? Okay, yeah, I want to look through these apartments first. And we can. I'm nervous. There's gonna be creatures. I hear it again. I'm wondering if I'm hearing Eddie. It's so subtle, but yeah, it's like a... There's like a coughing in there too. Maybe that's what I am hearing. Oh yeah, this familiar sound. Yep, it's definitely Eddie. I hear him puking. You guys hear it? I can hear him from a mile away. I could hear him from this stairwell. The stairwell save point. I could hear that man retching and crying his puke out. Yeah, he just puked. I heard it in my right ear. Yep. Now it's in the left. Yep. How subtle. I like that you can hear him before you arrive. As a little warning, huh? Nope. And now this side's unlocked. But where is he? Because he's not on the first floor, is he? Because we can't get into anywhere on the first floor. I can always hear Eddie puking. For me, it's always like, I'm so sorry for your loss. Actually, maybe we can. Maybe he's down this way. Yep. Oh, oh, that's weird. Usually he pushes on the door. Oh, there he goes. Oh my gosh, we get to see the Eddie reveal. I think he's in the room ahead. Yeah. Man, that's kind of unfortunate that they have all these locked doors. Jesus, man. This sounds more violent. Like, the first one just sounded disgusting. This one sounds more, like, violent. Like, he is, like, trying his hardest to throw up. Jesus, man. You good? Oh, and you can see the light from the open... Oh, jeez. Well, there's more anguish, but also... So he does the, like, kind of grunting, retching puke, and then it plays the wet splashing sound. That part sounds less convincing than the original, I think. Because it's like, it sounds like an added sound effect. Like, you just hear the wet splashing sound, like, edited over it. Sounds a little bit less convincing. The grunts are good. But the fact that you can see the flickering light from the... God, it's loud as fuck. Stay for the vomit. Well, it is very different. Like, it sounds like just... it sounds more like a sound effect overlaid. Then it like, the first one kind of really sounds like a dude actually, like, about to fucking puke. This is... It's good. But I can hear the sound effects that sound a little discordant. I just realized that now we're actually going to be able to turn and see the other side of the body! As we listen to Eddie retch. Lots and lots of peeling wallpaper this time. Oh, you can see the installation foam. Yeah, this place is wretched. This place is also very green themed. surprised I don't recognize the vomit sound from somewhere else. Oh man. Check out them grippers. I never really discern what's in there. It's like... Oh, those are like guts. Like intestines and meat. You can see his whole body shoved and folded inside there. I like the fact that it's like... This sounds weird as like, and that's not the right word, but the fact that, you know, it looked like... Jesus, man. The cough's pretty good. Jesus. It's a little hard to concentrate, Eddie. Here, I'll tab out for a second. Okay, so by comparison with the fridge this time, you can see that it kind of looks like maybe the fridge was already opened and he was beat to death like in front of the open fridge and like shoved against it and beat against it, and that's why it's all like fallen over and broken. Whereas kind of before it more seemed like somebody tried to very pitifully hide a body with, I mean, to be fair, Eddie could have done this as well. But just kind of like a little bit of a different feeling. Before it was like a decaying corpse that had fallen out of a fridge or something. And now this is more a scene of brutal violence. Which, I mean, it was supposed to be before, right? Because James makes the implication, or asks Eddie if he killed that guy. And now it more looks like a man was killed against and shoved into the fridge instead of just like killed somewhere and then shoved in, if that makes sense. He's grunting. Yeah, those are like intestines or like in guts and brain, and maybe this guy was a fucked up, maybe the guy that died here is a fucked up man. Somebody got their revenge. Maybe he was killing people and shoving their organs in his fridge. And somebody took justice into their own hands. You think that this was the pizza delivery guy? That's how Eddie got it? Well then where's Eddie hiding the pizza right now? Because we don't see it until way later. Yeah, Eddie, can you please stop puking for like 3 fucking seconds, dog? I'm trying to analyze the fridge in the remake. Doesn't look like the dude... I mean, there's a lot of violence in like the broken shelf and the broken glass, but his fingers and toes look pretty intact. Doesn't look like he struggled that much. I like how they still kept it very obscured, right? They don't show the upper half very much. They don't show his face or anything. They still kind of keep it mostly to the legs like did originally. Oh yeah, there are pizza boxes here. All Stars Pizza. But we've also seen these pizza boxes before. But maybe Eddie has been staked out here a while. But considering how much he's vomiting, maybe he found the pizza in here and ate it. Maybe that's not the pizza delivery guy. He found the pizza here, got sick. And ate it. Guts? Is this Berserk? Trying to figure out the little window panel by his hand? That glass panel that's between his legs? Yeah, it's just a shelf. On the left side. It is a little weird to see the, like, grated shelf and then the glass shelf. But, like, my fridge has, like, glass and then plastic, framed, insert shelves like that. Instead of the grating that we see inside the fridge. So I assume that was just probably the type of shelf that was on top of the crisper where the vegetables go at the very bottom. Or like the produce. You got me wet.
Oh my god.
You got me wet. Thanks for the follow, Deco. You love I got you. In the 50s? Yeah, mine has the glass shelves, yeah. Brought the pizza with him. I have food in the fridge and I didn't, yeah. Well, I mean, do you see the food in here? I can't tell if it's intestines or what. But the fact that this is like so stained with, like saturated with blood, I mean, even at the corners of the freezer, even at the back of the fridge, you see like hand marks coming from, and the thumb mark is actually coming from the inside. That's interesting. So he could have been shoved in here and then used his hands. They would have to like, I'm trying to think how that would work. So you're in the fridge like that. Yeah, you'd have to be shoved in there so far back and have to be like gripping the sides with their hands, trying not to be shoved in. I think that's the only way that handprint could get in there. But also the back is so bloody. I guess he could have just been bashed a billion times in there, but then at that point, right, then the rest of the items on this fridge would have already fallen. Unless he was just shot a bunch into it and then haphazardly shoved in there. But it feels like there's a lot of blood also pooling on, and rust, perhaps, pooling on the other side of the door and the shelves, etc. Like you can see how much there is in here. It feels like some of this blood might have already been here. Already within the fridge, because you can see how much blood is pooling around here. That seems probably to be the majority of his, but there does seem like maybe there was some. Oh, sweet, thank you. That was not his, especially considering the questionable contents. Butter cake of the fridge itself, right? Some crackers, a rolling pin. Microwave's still open. That is an old school microwave. Damn, look at that. Toaster oven. Sitting on ground beef. He is ground beef at this point, goddamn. It just a very interesting composition, interesting setup. Alright, now guys, I'll spare you his retching. His violent retching. Oh, he's just looking at that. Bright daylight out though.
Hey, who's there?
It wasn't me. I didn't do it. I didn't do it, I swear.
Hey, are you okay?
I didn't do anything. He was like that when I got here.
He... Oh, you mean the man back there? In the kitchen?
I didn't do it. I swear I didn't kill him.
Yeah, it's all right. I'm not saying that you did. Look, my name is James.
Huh.
James Sunderland.
Eddie.
Eddie, okay. So, do you live here, Eddie?
No. I'm not even from this town. It's just...
Something brought you here.
Yeah. Yeah, you could say that. Well, they came at me. I didn't know what to do, so I ran. I came here. Figured it might be safe, but then I found the guy in the fridge.
Easy, deep breaths. This place, it's
very
not safe. These things, this whole town. There's something wrong with it. Might be best if you just get out of here.
Yeah, you're right. Hey, you want to come with? Maybe together we can find a way out of this town.
Oh, sorry, but I can't leave. Not yet. I need to find someone.
Oh.
Eddie, be careful.
Yeah, you too.
Just gonna close that, yeah. That was... You're kidding. I'm gonna pause it. That was a very different scene. So the way that like James approached it, right? The way he spoke to Eddie was so different. Like in the original, he does kind of imply, like at first, that perhaps he did actually kill that man that's in the kitchen, right? He kind of has like a quizzical severity in his voice. I mean, to be fair, James always sounds a little quizzical in the original. But you know what I mean. He kind of... His tone implies a little bit more that he doesn't quite believe that Eddie might not have done it. And this approach, even, like, down to the lines, right? He was instantly, like, without a second thought, understanding about it. Which was very, very different. Like, right off the bat, he's like, no, man, it's okay. I know you didn't do it. Almost as if, even if Eddie did kill that man in the fridge, that it would be okay with James. Like, that's what it, like, read to as me. Like, the fact that right off the bat, it's like, I know you didn't do it. It's fine, man. I believe you. You don't have to, don't get yourself worked up. Don't even get into it. It wouldn't matter if he said that, because even if he said, yeah, I killed him because blah, blah, he'd be like, understandable. You killed that man. Like, that's how that read to me. And I think that's a very different approach. And I feel like that's pretty telling to, obviously, what James did in his character. Yeah, let's not get into who killed who. Dead bodies just happening. Because obviously he was speaking to him very, like, yeah, empathetically, because he didn't want Eddie to get him worked up when he's already in quite a state. But that was probably the most empathetic we've seen James so far, even more empathetic than his first time meeting Angela, which was already a little bit more emotional, but that time it was almost like he was talking to a child empathetic. Even more empathetic than he was with, I mean, maybe he'll be with Laura. They almost pass it, yeah. Yeah, he is, yeah, Eddie's a little bit more childlike, which makes sense, but he's also a little bit more casual. I liked his... well, hey, you want to find a way out of this place? Kind of like very quick approach. Like, you want to come with? I thought was like a really good additive line. That was very different. Yeah, that's why I was like making those quizzical faces, just because the way that like James approached it originally was, yeah, it was so, like, that was probably the most like shockingly different, I feel like, conversation that we've had so far, just because of its like implications, I guess. Interesting, very interesting. Also, you guys, I have the sound alert still turned on for a reason, so of course you guys are free to use them. But I do just kind of low-key ask that maybe during cutscenes to, like, maybe not use them. It's okay if you use them overall, of course. I don't have a problem with that. If I did, I'd turn them off. But just, like, maybe try, like, not during a cutscene for a fresh playthrough, you know? Just as a little request. Also, one sec. Hold on. I have something in my throat. Alright, there we go. Drop the sound when we have a really intense emotional cutscene.
A spoonful for daddy.
Yeah, I'm not, like, of course they're funny, and I like that spoonful for daddy during the vomiting. That would have been actually kind of funny. Like, yeah, if somebody were to play that sound, like, I don't know, when we confront Mary or something, for the first time I might be a little upset, I won't lie. So just, I ask out of respect. No, I'm not, like, enforcing a really hard rule or turning them off right now or anything like that, but I ask respectfully. With competent VO, yeah, it's very modern VO. It's very different, and it took me a little bit to warm up to. But I like it. I do. Because it is so different. I can't really compare it to the original, because the original, in all fairness, is goofy. Anyone coming to Silent Hill 2 for the first time, the voice acting, it's gonna be a shock to you. Even if you're, like, familiar with retro voice acting. God, retro seems weird to call Silent Hill 2, but even, like, corny retro, like, actual retro voice acting, even if you're familiar with that kind of stuff, the voice acting in Silent Hill 2 is just different. It's kind of jarring, and it takes you a little bit to get used to, and then you kind of realize how its kind of uncanniness lends itself to the game, whether that was the intention or not. And this one is a lot more, yeah, readable, modern, yeah, readable and modern, perhaps, right? What more people would expect out of good voice acting. It's very clean. And I don't mind that, because it's just so different that, again, it's hard for me to make that comparison. I think it fits the game. It's very wild. James's tone when he speaks to pretty much everyone is a lot more empathetic and subdued. Just the way he talks, instead of kind of like aloof and confused. I think we're hearing the monsters through there. You know, it's just quite different. Can we check on him again?
Eddie, are you gonna be okay?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not so sure about that. I don't care who the IRS sends, they can't have my pizza. Oh, they do still have the football room in here, yeah. Yeah, this layout was pretty damn similar to the original. The kitchen's on the other side, right? It's not like directly... Because you come in through the door, and you have to turn the corner from the front room, and then there's the kitchen, and then bathroom. There was a hole here. See you, Marvel. Thanks for dropping in. He'll be fine. Football. What does that say? Power sport. I like how grimy and gritty this one looks. Very much looks like it should be in the first one. Or the original, rather. There's that. I love that little guy, dude. That little graffiti dude. We need to add him as an emote. Justin. Justin? Who's Justin? Yeah, they still kept the blue striped wallpaper. Checks out. Travis painting serves. Fireguard beard. Fold out bed. Oh, because this is the man cave. They have to have the fold out couch. Where he can go to be a man and sleep. Certificate of participation. It has a football helmet on it. Another poster. Football! 88. This was his man cave. Radio, phone. There's a football. Travis painting serves. Fireguard. I know. Oh, now. Okay, so the pool connects to it. Oh, interesting. I was expecting that we'd have to go all the way around. Like you do in the original. You have to go all the way around the front of the building, blah, blah, but you just hop through the window here. Whoa, they have a sick computer setup. Damn, look at them. Look at them just waiting. I wonder if I can get some shots off on them. Probably. I don't know if their health will reset, but if I can get like 2 shots off on each of them before I jump down there, that'll be a really big help. I don't want to waste all my bullets killing them from the window. Because 1, if I miss, that's gonna suck, and 2, that's a lot of fucking bullets. So I can at least get their health down a bit. This is hospital old. Saturday 10th. His printer scanner, but it does say hospital underlined. Or like ST10 something. I don't know if that's a SAT. But it does say hospital old, so maybe you got this as a hand-me-down. Maybe the person that lived here worked at Brookhaven. I can play SimAnt on that. Ooh, dude, you can play Oregon Trail. Has a floppy drive and everything. No mouse, though. Good luck. Like his little wash basin here, very vintage. That's cute. Oh, wait, I want to break this. Nice. Right. There's 1 over there, and there are 2 in the pool. 3 in the pool. Jesus Christ. Why did they put so many over here? Holy fuck. They really want you to run in, get what you need, and run out, but I don't want to do that. I want to fully explore. Bet they have an Amiga, they probably do. I want to, like, fully explore every little detail, and when there are a fuck-off amount of enemies, it doesn't let me do that. Hopefully they won't see me, because I know they can come through windows. Just want to get a couple shots off on each before I go down there. Oh, James, stop the wiggling. Oh, that's weird. Do you see how I missed? If you're zoomed in, or if you're too close to a wall, he doesn't pull out his gun, even though you still shoot. Is this even doing anything? I might have just wasted all those bullets. We're just gonna have to go down there. It seemed like it did something at first, but the other ones didn't. What's the reload button again? I don't even remember what the reload button is. I'm gonna have to look. No worries, dude. I totally understand, Pope. That's why I've been avoiding every single Silent Hill 2 stream. X. Okay, I want to see if I can hop out here and try for the one over there first. I might have just wasted all of those bullets on them. Oh, shit. Oh, he has black bile. Instead of the normal vomity green. He had black bile. I need to heal before I go down there. I'm so scared. Wait, there's another one here too? Holy shit, there are so many. This place is infested with them. Just the 2 shots. Hurry, 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 hurry before it gets cognizant. Perfect. I'm gonna run away before the other ones notice me too much. Is it still twitching, or is that just the ragdoll physics? Okay. That's not another one all the way. Oh, that's just graffiti. Okay. If you guys are wondering why I want to kill all of them, I want to investigate every little detail, so it's... I want to kill all of them. For a reason. You think I can get it from up here if one of them comes to the edge? I don't know if they can climb up. They're serious, they can. Pool party's over, fellas. Hope you guys took your YMCA swim lessons. Ooh, good! Oh, I've upset them all. Not good. Oh, they're all upset at the same time. Okay. I wasted a lot of bullets. A lot of bullets.
Oh my god.
Oof. Alright, we gotta cool it on those. I just really want to explore this area, and there were so many. I tried to use as little as I could. I did use more bullets on that one when they were, the 3 of them or the 2 of them were together, just so it would be a little bit easier to take care of them all at the same time. But also, look how he's walking now, and then look how injured I am. So I am more injured than I was before at the start of stream, or maybe the same. And I'm limping like this, which is how I should have been limping before. So I wasn't insane. I wasn't going crazy. He was limping and moving like he was far more injured than he actually was. I wasn't insane. You think I'm gonna pick it up now, Pope? Hell yeah. Combat's very intense in this remake, yeah. But I wanted to... I know I wasted so much ammo there and I was trying to save it for bosses, but those leaves are stuck in the air. Oh, there they go, they're disappeared. But I want to look at every little detail in this area and give it all the time it deserves. and look at all the environments without having to worry about the monsters. That's why I am killing almost all of the monsters this playthrough, instead of running past them like you normally would in Silent Hill 2. Because I need to look at all the details. I want to look at all the details. And you can't really do that when the monsters are as aggressive as they are in the remake. No, it was just the reaction ritual and video watch chill on Friday. Yeah, I want to explore the space. Yeah, it's really intense. I had to like really focus and think about that. I did get hit a couple times, but not nearly as much as I thought I would, so I'm getting a hang on the combat finally. Finally. She went through there. Crime. It says Woodside Apartments. Fancy. I do like how the pool is partially filled with water because of how rainy everything else has been, and the skylight in the apartment constantly leaking rain. It would make sense that at least an empty pool would have like still rainwater. Mosquitoes. I'll go down there in a moment. Oh, I was gonna say bike rack. Got a single frame over here. This cool's that other bike though. Historic visitor sign. Silent Hill East City. Goddamn, okay, okay. That's not the button I meant to press.
Refreshing. Refreshing.
I didn't mean to big head it. Good emoji. Good emote representation, Waffle, of that experience. I did it with fairly minimal injury, despite how many bullets I used. Also, hey Smooth, and Dread Central. How's it going? And Snake, hello, hello. James needs diazepam from Metal Gear. Well, diazepam exists in real life. No, I don't think it's just a Metal Gear thing. Tunnel seems like the place where you can reload guns with cigarettes. Increase the fire rate with Red Bull. I should put that in the remake. No, Rosie, that's not Silent Hill. That's just straight up Death Stranding. Woodside Apartments. The gate is open from 8 until 7. Outside these hours, request assistance at reception. Oh, so you just not the pool entrance gate. I was going to say, wait, but then how else, if you're like on a bike, are you supposed to enter your own fucking apartment building if the gate is closed? Hello? I guess you can go through the front entrance, of course. But there's nowhere to park your bike at front. There's no bike rack like there is over here. No pool gate allowed. Silent Hill. I was expecting it to be some kind of placard that mentions the age of the building or something. God, just the sheer fucking size of this thing. It's menacing, right? You're surrounded on all 4 sides by brick. It's a lot. It's like 2 apartment buildings in one. But it's just huge. Had to have been some like industrial building before. I'm tempted to drink a health drink. We only have 4. We only have fucking 4. I could turn the red vignette off. I could, but like I kind of wanted to at least, I mean, I have tried it for quite some time. I don't know. An industrial guilt farm. Well, it worked. Save your health drink. I'm not that injured, I don't know. No, I'm not going, I want to go down the stairs. Safely. Stop telling me to jump. That's dangerous. There, see? Yeah, the baby carriage in the pool of still rainwater. Very, very interesting. The water dripping sounds that are playing sound like it's coming from inside of like a drain or like a storm drain or sewer. Sounds very like echoing and internal. I'm not sure where we're hearing that echoing dripping, maybe coming from inside the apartment. It's echoing. I love how the fog kind of condenses at the corners of the building and fades it into the sky. Very cool. Free Hep C in the pool this weekend. Yippee! And the snake key in the water and the baby carriage. Very, very interesting. And a flower on the other side. Huh? Nice. Very cool. Yeah, the snake coin looks awesome. Did they make replicas of these coins? I forget. Did they? The water is very clear. I'd expect it to be even more stagnant, but these ones would be cool. I'd like this on a necklace. Yeah, the water is very clear. I would expect it to be far more murky and nasty. But maybe it's more fresh rainwater, I don't know. You haven't played a single Silent Hill game? Wow. Oh, they're not going to remake all of them. No, don't wait. No point in waiting. Just start from 1. Yeah, start from 1. Do 2, and then 2 remake, and go to 3. They're not very long, at least like the original ones, right? Like 1 at most is like 10 hours long, right? Go for it, man. They did do the OG coins, right? They were like, yeah, they were super limited, right. They were okay looking from what I remember. It would be cool to see these ones remade because they're like larger medallions, right? They're quite big in the original, but these ones are even bigger. 2 is your fave overall. Valid. It's a good one for a reason. You only played like an hour or 2. Well, get to it. 'Tis the season. 'Tis the fucking season. None after the second. Oh, you definitely... At least the, at least 1 through 4, of course. I mean, I recommend all of them because I like them, but... And it gives you a cool scope of everything. But, at the very least, the first 4. Rumor. So this leads us... Look at this. Someone's been drinking that juice. $2.99. Played 3? So you've only played 2 and 3, Snake? You haven't played 1? 1 is great. I love Silent Hill 1. I wanted to open this gate if we can now. Oh, he won't open this side? Oh, that's a shame. I mean, we have the shortcut over there now, so we don't really need the shortcut here. That'd be kind of pointless. It would just be satisfying. Oh yeah, I like Shattered Memories a lot. It's actually really fun to play. Is it a good retelling? Not inherently, but if you, like, of the first game, not inherently, but as it's, like, standing as its own, it's a fun game. Hey, Smoxon. God damn, it's dark. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe if from out in the pool we were hearing, like, that echoing and dripping. God, something is, like, breathing and rustling. I swear to God, this whole building is alive. Now we can save, which is good. Psychologist, right? Yeah, it was. They actually had a lot more ideas with the, psychology and with the phone and, like, kind of, like, pushing that idea, for what I recall, in the original stages of Shattered Memories. Shattered Memories, I don't even believe was originally supposed to, or I believe wasn't originally supposed to be a retelling of 1. It was featuring a woman as the protagonist, but otherwise kind of remained very much the same with the psychological profiling and the phone. I think it was going to use the phone as a mechanic a lot more. I can't exactly recall. But it's an interesting one. It's a fun game. It's pretty damn chill. Get it? Because the whole game's, like, frozen. You play as a woman? Ugh! Count me out. Gross. Never play Silent Hill 3. So now that we've rounded to that side. We still don't have the juice, do we? I think you get that, like, near Blue Creek. Chill, get it, yeah, because it's frozen. But it's a very chill game. Some of the, like, the chase sequences, so there's no combat in Shattered Memories, but the chase sequences can get a little frustrating. Last time I played, I thought that ringing sound that you heard, and I've always thought this for some reason, that ringing sound that you hear was an indication of where you're supposed to run to. in those labyrinthian sections in the chase scenes, no, that's indicating you which direction there's an enemy. And I only learned that, like, like a month ago. And no wonder I was so confused. I mean, to be fair, the maze sections are really annoying to navigate anyway. But, I think the only reason that worked half of the time for me, following the ringing sound where the enemies were, was maybe because they were starting to spawn into areas I hadn't visited yet, and so it was kind of acting like a guide. But despite having, you know, played that game a couple times, and I only just learned the other month that, no, those are the monsters, you fucking idiot. No wonder you couldn't make it through those sections without looking at a fucking walkthrough. But, so sometimes they can be really annoying because there's not really a clear guide on, like, where you're supposed to go. You just have to run around from enemies forever. And if you're playing on the totally real Wii version, the controls make that really frustrating. But otherwise, it's pretty damn fun. It's actually really fun to play with the motion controls on the Wii if you're playing it on a real Wii version. Alright, to get back to the 3rd floor, we need to go the 2nd and then through, because we can't just go to the... Oops. Calm down. We can't just go to the very top. How's my health, by the way? Ah, we're fine enough. Wonder if you had the same problems you gave up to the maze section on actual real Wii too. Yeah, there's not really too much rhyme or reason. You just have to run around until you find the right way. You have to make mental notes. You didn't miss anything. You were only away for a second, man. Welcome back, Ed. Oh, it's so chilling. You go through here, and then you go past the ages. We're just going straight ahead, okay. But yeah, I always thought the ringing was leading you towards, hey, in this vague direction, there's a door that you need to go through over there. Nope. Nope. Now we're finally going back through here. Now we'll go to the 3rd floor. I'm gonna save just in case. Just for good measure. Going to lose, you might. Damn. Big points, big money. 3rd floor, here we come. And just like the ear. This isn't even like tarps at this point. It's just like ghastly, right? Oh, I hate those sounds. Oh, it's pure pitch black. Okay, and here's where they have the 3rd floor gated off. Yeah. I really like the effect of the flashlight through the fence grating. That's really, really neat. Oh, I'm so nervous to go through here. What's that rustling? Ooh, very industrially ambient music. Huh. God, is this going to have mannequins underneath tarps? Oh, that's very good. Oh, that's very neat. The light through the end of the hall there. Oh, I'm nervous! Ugh! GG, Link. You did it. I was going to say, that has a very illuminated lock on it. Probably the most illuminated we've seen, and it wiggles a little bit more. Alright. Wait, is this gonna be the scene? Oh, that's horrible! Wow! Very good! The way that it's just creeping through the dark right past this barely illuminated space in the wall. Wow, wow, wow. horrifying. Thank you. I just wanted to shoot it once. Also, here's some... There's something on the other side. Might just be what's in here. Oh, I'm nervous. I'm so nervous to go through here. I hear it spidering around. Oh, look at it run away. Buddy, I saw where you went. They're like, yeah, they act like spiders here. Buddy, I'm so sorry. Yee! Fuck! Fuck! What? There's another! Fuck. I'm so dead. I just might reload at this point. No! Why did I run into it? Fuck. Why are there two in here? Damn. You died. That's my first death. That was my very first death. You died. Oh, it auto reloads for you. Okay, so you can either press the button to reload. I'm glad I saved here then. You can press the button to reload or it just does it automatically. They're just fucked up shot men. Yeah, so they're really, really different in the remake. The way they act is much different. In the original, they were much more like, kind of like clockwork, mechanical mannequins, stop motion, and now they're very organic and more fleshy, and they kind of act like spiders, and they're very different, yeah. Hearing about things creeping in the shadows wouldn't be uncommon. You died. Damn, okay. I didn't realize there was a second one in there. Okay, so I need to not turn that corner so I don't aggro the other one, because I know there's one over there now. And I also want to try to get that one in the knees a couple times a little bit more. Want to check this again? Yeah, I'm glad I saved there. I mean, we had to save like just before it. However, I feel a lot better about there just being a save right before that room. Yeah, like, damn it, they fucked my ass up. I thought the mannequins hit hard. I see. Oh, damn it. It already tried to hide from me by turning the corner. Damn. It's already hiding. What if I turn off my flashlight? Damn it. It noticed me, so now it's around the corner, so I don't know how I'm going to avoid both of them. I guess I can just... You know what? I wonder if mid-combat, it would let me slip back through the wall. I think there's another one at the end of that hallway, too. Unless the other one's just coming back. God, this sucks. Why do you have to keep doing this? Okay, now we gotta get the one in there. I know it's just like right here. Where the fuck is it? Jesus. James! Okay, with the lying figures, you can, if you're just like playing it safe, but you still want to use handgun ammo, The lying figures, it seems like one and then beating them, if you get them in the knee or the head, and then beating them with the plank seems to work pretty well. But since the mannequins hit even harder, if you just hit them with 2, they immediately get downed, and then you can just whack them. I almost want to save, actually. I kind of want to go back to the stairs and save, I'm not gonna lie. What if they respawn, though? I hear another one. I'm just afraid they're going to respawn if I leave this area, so I'm gonna do a little bit more exploring. And my radio's going off. Ugh. Even all the furniture here is cloaked. Interesting. It's more than just construction. Everything here is completely veiled. Thank you. Okay, there's lots of construction stuff though. Paint, cable vise, tiles. But other people's furniture, they were still installing everything though. Oh, this place is awful and flooded. Area's framey, sorry. Lots of cement. Yeah, they don't even have the tub installed. So I can hear it when it... Oh. Ooh, it scared me. I can hear it when I'm right here. It must be in the next... Wait, what? Oh, okay, it's between walls. Must be in the hall on the side that I can't get to. Yeah, I'm sorry that it's framey here. It's unfortunately an optimization thing of the game, I'm going to have to assume, which there's not a lot I can do because I'm currently at the best settings I can have it on. I'm sorry. I thought this was blood. Okay, so these 2 apartments are entirely open to each other. I was gonna say, where's 310? On the other side. Of course not. It's almost like someone moved out and then they started doing like a massive construction overhaul. Oh, I know there's something on the other side. I can hear it through that wall. I can hear it! Be easier with grenades, yeah. I'm nervous, I'm nervous, I'm nervous. You are kidding! Wait, did you... Okay, I don't know if that was like a bug, but did you guys hear it, like the mannequin itself make like almost feminine sounding grunts? Was that just me? I swear to God, I just heard it. Like, I heard very, very slight, and it wasn't coming from James because it was like a higher pitched, more feminine sound. Like, as it like moved from side to side, it did like a little kind of like, or as it tried to lunge, it did like a little almost like womanly sounding grunt. I don't know if I'm just going insane or if I've never noticed that or if it was a bug or if that's on purpose. I don't know. But I swear to God, I just heard that. The scream sounds like how the mannequin screams in the original. It's this kind of garbled, almost animal-like scream. You always thought the Rusty Screech sounded feminine? It just, yeah, Rusty Screech is a good way. That didn't quite sound super feminine to me, and that's not what I was talking about when it did its like death screech, but when it moved, it did this very, like a couple really slight grunts. Almost like bracing itself to attack. Let me see if this is what I'm talking about in this clip, because now I'm really curious. Oh, I had my tab muted. It's like, wait, did you? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. If you guys play that clip and listen to like the first 3 seconds, you can hear it go. You can hear it go, and then an, What the fuck? Yeah. Wait, that's so crazy. I don't think I've heard that before. Ah, so I wasn't going insane. Whoa. Now I'm gonna have to like listen out for that a little bit more to see if that's actually on purpose. Well, yeah, they are very like the creatures themselves are very feminine for James's psyche. Blah 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 blah. So it makes sense, but that they would sound like that. However, they just don't normally make such human-sounding grunts at you is the thing. They're like rusty garble is very inhuman, very monstrous, but that sounded like very human-like grunts. It was grunting back at you like there was something still in there, which was very strange. Distinctly feminine. The sound, yeah, and like the first like 2 seconds of it, yeah, weird. Yeah, I mean, I guess they went with that idea. That's very interesting. Very, very subtle too, huh? No injured, am I? Okay, we're doing okay. But yeah, it being around the corner like that. I was not okay, so we gotta keep our eyes fucking peeled around every corner. I'm surprised it didn't aggro onto me. This bright red walling. I try to tear down this wall, I guess. I know there's another one over there. Plastic rustling. But yeah, you can see how like some of them have like heels and like ballet type shoes and their legs are very feminine, etc. But yeah, that was so off-putting. Oh boy, 2 whole bullets. Yay. How many do we have now? 10? I feel like we're not even that far away from the first Pyramid Head fight. What the fuck am I going to do? Like, actually, what the hell am I gonna do? I might have to turn it down to easy mode just for that. Holy shit. I swear to God, I heard something else through here. You're dead, right? Yes. Maybe it's just that I heard. You think the sound came from the upper or lower legs? Lower. I'll go through there in a second. I want to go down this hallway. Generator, power that bad boy up. Wait, so there's nothing on this side all along. It's just what was in the other rooms. Oh. Nothing in the corners? This is quite cozy. Oh! I mean, I'll very gladly take bullets, but that's the first time we've received bullets from a medkit case. I feel a little debated because I would really like... I'd really like, health items, but I also really need ammo, so I don't know how to feel about that, actually. Cucked. Damn, that's a lot of cigarettes, son. Lots of bits and bottle caps, broken glasses. Oh. I know there's something here. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I know there's something here, too. I'm gonna read this in a second. Because I will not be able to read that in sound mind without that thing creeping around. Let's go to the... That's very good timing! I know there's something here. Let's... Okay, fuck. Let's go into this room where hopefully I'm safe and it won't try to attack me. Man. I want to read this note, but I can't concentrate on it. I know there's something here. I can't concentrate. try my best. Oh, right, investigate, sorry. I knows there is something here. I knows I can feel it. It all looks normal, but it's not. It's underneath, pulsing, trying to get out. It's trying to get out, or should I get in? I have to uncover it, rip it to the surface. Peel it off layer by layer, layers of fear, so I can see it. I know it's there. And that's why everything's shrouded. They want to peel everything away. Just the mannequin wanting to read the note with you. Oh, sorry, I should leave them in. And it's right on the other side of this room. Oi, 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 oi. Where did it go? The radio completely stopped too. I'm a lot like the Joker from the movie, The Joker. I'm gonna try to do this without bullets. Where did it go? Sounds like it could be a lying figure. I was going to say, I don't hear the radio anymore, but that doesn't mean anything. Because when the lying figures are in hidey spidey mode. You can't see them at all. God, that's horrible. That's so good, but it's so horrible. If I can just use one bullet on its knee or something. Just one. There we go. Back up, back up, back, 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 back. Shit. I shouldn't even use that one bullet. We're so low on bullets. I don't know why I did that when I know Pyramid Head's coming up. Yeah, and it hit me. That was, I feel like that's a waste. No, that's definitely my radio. I was gonna say, I can't tell if that's the curtain billowing or my radio. Definitely the radio. Oh, yeah, the reason I deleted their first message is because I already knew what it meant and what they were trying to be weird about, and, yeah. Oh, it's getting louder. Fuck me. And yep, I wasn't gonna deal with that. Fuck. Shit, shit, shit! Shit. I tried to beat them to it, but you can't. Yeah, did you hear that? Right before I made the final, like, hit on it, or when I did make the final hit, it let out, like, a very strong... That was a different one from the first two grunts. Yeah, it was, like, a very female whimpering. Female whimpering, nice. Yeah, they were really just trying to get a reaction, yeah. Oh, God. My radio's still going off, by the way. I could really use some more health items. Hammers, nails. Yeah, and there's even dishes in the sink still, so it's like someone lived here and they didn't bother taking everything out before they started construction. I'm kind of tempted to heal. On the balcony? We're pretty injured. I hate to do this with how low we are, but we were pretty damned injured. What? What? Where? It's like back out in that hallway? Is it like a little bugoid? Hate that. Yeah, don't be a dick, Pope. I feel like there's something behind the door. It gets so loud when we get near. No, maybe there. Why do I hear it right at the fucking porch? It's gonna be in the next room then, huh? Oh no. Oh man. Is the AC just sitting there with the side flap braces? What? In this room? It has like a support thingy underneath. What do you mean? I'm not prepared for more mannequin action when we go through here. Where is the mannequin? Ooh, hi. Sorry to interrupt you. I know I'm breaking and entering. Sorry. Doing this without a oh god, I couldn't imagine doing it without the radio. Fuck. Especially with the mannequins. Well, to be fair, when the mannequins hide, they don't make much sound anyway. Listen, the only horizontal side flat braces I know of are your mother's. I don't know shit about what you're talking about, Smoot. Hey, cutie. This is a really small room. It's gonna be hard to fight this thing. No running and hiding. Oh, shit. There better not be two in here. Okay, and I didn't get hit once. Hui! Getting better at that. I honestly, at this point, I'm starting to think the mannequins are easier, even though they hit harder. I'm kind of starting to think the mannequins are easier to deal with than the lying figures. They're a lot easier to dodge. Like, most of their attacks, you can just dodge with like a 2-step back or like in side to side. But it feels like the lying figures, like, they fucking get you out of nowhere. Leave her out of this. No. Oh, please give me health items. Little stove tops. That's the range. So instead of, I guess, yeah, in Woodside, the two... Is this supposed to be the bench that conjoins the two apartments with the whispers? They don't stand a chance at hide and seek. Ooh, they might. Ooh, there's a lot of blood leading here. And a crawly hole. Great. Awesome. Great. Sweet. I'm so paranoid about entering every room. I need to look around every corner. Because when mannequins are hiding, they don't make sound. Or the radio doesn't. Thank you for this. I'd also really like a save point. After that first mannequin incident, I was like, maybe I should go back and save. And I didn't because it felt a little too soon. Now I'm starting to get a little paranoid. If you laid on the ground and crawled the whole game, that'd make things pretty damn tough. Ah. First aid kit has actual first aid. Thank you. Wow, we're up to 3 syringes. Damn. Look how I can't speak English. Look how high we are up now. Hey, what about second aid, huh? Yeah, this is very... Yeah, Blue Creek is very different. I mean, it kind of makes sense with the, like, kind of construction. Well, actually, no, we're just on the 3rd floor. We're not even in Blue Creek yet, are we, huh? Yeah, never mind. But yeah, the 3rd floor is very different with the construction approach. Yeah, they have a balcony oven. Outdoor grilling, thing of the past. Balcony ovens. Balcony baking is exactly where it's at. You bitches don't have shit on my croissants. Great, I get to go through.
There's not even any dust on it.
Look at this.
Somebody's been drinking that juice.
$2.99.
$2.99.
To be fair, there's a lot of juice here. I mean, a lot of dust here. Fuck. I can't speak today. We have yet to find a jar of pickles, though. I want more saves coming more often between less progress, and I'm not kidding. Me, for real? For real? And I'm not kidding. Okay, we are about 2 hours in, so to leave you guys in suspense of crawling through this bloody hole reminds me of good times. I'm going to take a break. I encourage everyone to get up and stretch, grab a snack, grab a drink, grab some more coffee. Do whatever you need to do. Go stick your hand in a weird, strange, moist, musty hole. And I will see you folks in a few minutes. Thanks for hanging. Right, I can't hit my Stream Deck buttons. Well, that's a bit awkward, isn't it? Okay, I'll be right back. Alright. We're here. Imagine using a balcony oven to make the whole neighborhood smell like cake / cookies / pies. Take your pick. Instead of just writing baked goods. Celtic Wolfsbane, thanks for the follow, Decoyo. I mean, I don't think that'd make the whole neighborhood smell like that. Because, I mean, this is a really... I don't even know if it would leave, like, the top half of the complex, right? I mean, scent travels far. I don't know about that far. I got ice cream. Yippee! Everyone cheer! Ice cream! Woohoo! It's pumpkin cheesecake ice cream. Hell yeah. One of my favorites. Yippee! They don't have the pumpkin pie ice cream this year, which is upsetting. And that one's quite good too. I mean, this one's really good too. It's just fancier price-wise. But it does have a lot of cheesecake chunks. I'm an industrial-sized fan. True. That would work. Your mother. Your mother makes it, especially for me. I like the empty picture frame. Perfectly, well, framing the bloody passage hole. Oh, the laundry room. Or another laundry room. Ah, here's the juice can. Wow. That looks like almost exactly like the original, or rather the enhanced edition version that just enhances all the textures on it. Wow. They got that one down like pat. That looks... It sounds like there's something crawling around in the vents, but they got that one down wickedly pat. There's bullets over there. My mom's been an ice cream maker the whole damn time, yep. Bloody apple. Well, those are big cans, too. I guess this makes more sense. 60 calories per serving. Bloody apple. They're tall boy cans, and they're fucking thick. Do you see how big these things are? Holy fuck. I want to drink this so badly. I've had ideas for, like Silent Hill inspired cocktails forever, and I did make one of them. It's quite good. But it never occurred to me that I just need to make a bloody apple cocktail. It's right there. It's right there. Do some like blood orange, maybe like syrup, a pomegranate juice. That's a little bit bitter, but still kind of tart. And do like an apple schnapps or like an apple whiskey. And maybe some like cinnamon bitters just to add something a little else in there. Holy shit, Pope. Dude, I've asked you multiple times. You're chilling all, man. But you need to stop preaching that in my chat. It's great. I'm not saying anyone has to drink. I'm not saying anyone has to do anything they don't want to. But if I make barely even the slightest reference to it, you bring that up every single time and act like me, for example, I'm a bad person for it. I'm sorry, man, but I've really asked you multiple times to just like be respectful about it. No one's saying that you have to drink. I've never implied that, but every single time it's been brought up, you have to be like, well, it kills your brain cells, so chill out, please. This is like the third warning, okay? You don't have to do things other people do. Other people don't have to do things that you do. But you need to let other people do things and not be such a spoil sport when they're talking about it. This is your last warning, dude. I'm not offended by it, and I understand it can, but you act like it's such a big deal every single time anyone mentions anything that you don't like. And I'm saying as a whole, we're pretty open here, but when you start preaching, at people every single time someone mentions something that you don't like, that's not really gonna fly in my chat room, okay? I'm just asking you respectfully that this is your final warning with this. I don't like the preachy attitude in my chat room. This has nothing to this barely at this point has to do with alcohol. You've done this on multiple occasions. Please stop preaching about other people's decisions in my chat room. Thank you. And if you go on and continue, I will ban you. But I'm just giving, this is your last strike, your last warning. I'm being pretty gracious with it, man. Oh, okay, and they put it, oh, that's smart. So you don't have to go all the way back down. They just put the juice right here at the 3rd floor. That's pretty good. At this point, you already have the coin, so you go back all the way down, you swoop the coin, and then you go up. So they kind of streamlined the way that you do this. It is pretty clunky before, but God, it sounds like there's something crawling around in there. Yeah, those are huge cans of juice. That'll do it. Oh no, the juice. Buy juice. Thank you, Smoot. Yeah, kind of tired of that. I'm sorry. I was being really nice. I was trying to be respectful about it first, just giving them like, hey, this is your 3rd warning. If you do it again, you're gonna get banned. Usually for a lot of people, it's like 1 strike, you're already out. The 3rd strike, you're out, right? And again, I really want to make it clear to everyone, like, I don't want people to think that you're a bad person if you, like, don't drink or something like that. Like, I think it's awesome that people are alcohol-free. I think it's great. You can drink, you can not drink. But they've had this sentiment with other things that have come up in my stream before about whenever anything's mentioned, it kills your brain cells, it makes you stupid, it blah, 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 blah. You guys know that I try to be as open as possible, and I don't like when people have preachy attitudes. Just don't try to tell people what to do like that. And then just say that I'm the one preaching is just trying to deflect. So I'm sorry that had to happen. But I really don't like those kind of attitudes. I'm gonna have some ice cream. Yeah, like I said, it wouldn't be the first time, yeah. But I don't want to talk about other incidents, it's not really relevant. Pyramid Hatton Cocktail, wait, that's so good. That's such a good name. I swear, I hear something crawling around the vents, I swear. But that's such a good fucking name. Pyramid Hatton. I have, actually, wait, do I have my other Silent Hill inspired cocktail recipes written down? No, I don't. But I had other ideas for like more like really putrid, strong, dark looking drinks, just like absolutely awful, almost like just thick, disgusting sludge sounding drinks just for the immersive experience. The one I made, I did for my Silent Hill karaoke stream as Maria, and I made The Lady in the Fog, which was a pink, like, berry rose vodka sour. with hibiscus. And then it had, because it's a sour, it had like the egg white, the floating egg white on the top. So it was, that was the fog, and then the drink was pink, so it was like Maria in Silent Hill 2. It was really, really good. Oh, that's putrid. I was more thinking syrupy, but putting like xanthan gum in it to make it like thick, you know, like, oh, like thick water, using that as the base for your cocktail to actually make it a sludge. Ew. Oh, that's fascinating. I want to try that. That's so gross. You know what? Fuck it. Get thick water, mix it with Jaeger and Malort. That's all you really need for the true Silent Hill cocktail experience. Fuck off. You pulled a Silent Hill 1 on me? Yeah, Malort. I like the two... I like the two differing reactions to Malort mention. 4, thank you. Remember when we got cucked and it gave us fucking 1 bullet? What are your plans for tomorrow? Well, your mom, of course. I don't know. Well, actually, I do know. I have to work tomorrow. Nope, you're definitely not. You're definitely not at the clown. The only drink you can eat with a fork, you. Yeah. I don't either anymore, Lap. But it was nice when I did. But the thing is, though, when I would get like a couple liquors, I would just get like the couple of liquors and make the syrup that I needed for that one cocktail, and then just keep having that, and then I would have no liquors. I'm like, well, fuck. Now I can't make any more cocktails. Instead of like building up like a little bar, but now I don't really do that anymore. The difference is you don't have a gen. Yeah, exactly. Abstract Natty, Natty Light and Blood Orange. That's a really good name as well, but also, I would unashamedly drink that. I would. Blood Orange juice and a Natty Light, fuck it. That doesn't even sound that bad at all. I just get by on the blood of my enemies. It's usually what I imbibe with these days. So with how fluid this was, I wonder how fluid it will be to get back down to the first floor. Oh, that was very good. The air rushing as the door opened, rustling all of the tarps. We haven't had a save in a while. Did we get a save when we did the juice can thing? I wonder. Because I want to explore all the other sides. Oh, they were just commenting on someone before Ed the Clown. There's nothing wrong with you not drinking at all. Absolutely. They were just commenting on how someone before was being preachy and had an agenda about it. So you can explore the rest of the 3rd floor. Damn. But look how many apartments there could be with literally no loot, because this game doesn't really give you a lot of loot. Natty Light with your grandfather and his war stories. I don't reach for Natty Light. If I'm doing like a shit piss light beer, I do go for PBR. I do. Did I go down this hallway? Yeah, I did. Yeah. Because PBR just tastes like water. I really liked that thrumming ambience on that floor as well. That was new. And I like how they specifically cut it out so you can hear the humming of the save point. And thank God. Okay, so it does loop you around right back here. Okay. Yeah, the progression is pretty like, I don't know if intuitive is the right word, but very streamlined. It does feel very modern. Everything kind of connects you to one, the other. There's not really a lot of back and forth at all, if any. Everything shortcuts and loops you around. Only ever had Yangling because you don't really drink. But you like the flavor and oh yeah, beer and chili is good. Got yelled at by some chick wearing a lava girl costume? Interesting. Someone's been drinking that juice. Oh, you did, Smoxon. I'm so sorry. Stout and spiced ales. Yum.
There's not even any dust on it. Look at it. Someone's been drinking that juice.
$2.99.
$2.99.
Side openable? Did we try? Right, this is the side with the TV. Yeah. I did get one pumpkin spice ale for the season, of course. I have to at least do it once. It was like last month or something. Now this is opened up to... right to the trash outside. Perfect. Yeah, look at that. This area still has the glitchy fog. I see they didn't patch that out. Where's the juice? Grab a can while you still can, James. Oh, I was gonna say, where'd the can that rolled off? Here it is. But first, can we look at this all again? Nothing new here. My juice, and he won't even have a sip. The blind man. Oh, it's a blind man instead of a... No, it's a blind woman. Oh, I see. I thought that was like a big lump on his, on the back of the neck, but I think it's like a braid or a bun. Like a low bun, yeah. And a grave on the other side. Interesting. Could be like Mary. 5-second rule, yeah, and some of the stuff isn't even open. Used to be your Miller Lite, used to be your I can't do Miller Lite. Well, no, Miller Lite's okay. I can't do Miller High Life. I don't like High Life at all. Only 60 cal. I know, I want to drink the bloody apple so badly. But the garbage chute does let you inspect the coin inside. Yeah, well, you can... Oh, I guess I didn't think to look at the garbage chute before I picked up the juice. Because they put it right next to each other and they just want you to grab the juice. Damn. Garbage chute out of order. Please do not use until problem is solved. I solved the problem. I know you can in the original. Yeah, you can look into the chute and see the coin. Champagne and beer, brother. Oh, I hate High Life. And then it leads you right here back to the lobby where the coin puzzle is. It seems darker. So I just want to look at the coins some more. So we have this old man and a sword. Like Pyramid Head. Oops, wrong button. This one was found in the baby carriage. The snake and the flower, which is kind of opposites, right? Not really, but if you look at it kind of poetically. And the blind woman and the grave. I would expect the sword to be on the other side of the blind woman, kind of a justice thing, but perhaps the fact that it's a grave is the justice. Bud Light has the smallest ABV? Really? Might as well save before we do the puzzle. Fuck it. I did use every single save slot, by the way. Oh, I still have my very first one. Alright, it's finally time for the coin puzzle. Bit framing this. Yeah, sorry, unfortunately. It'll even out once we actually do the puzzle, but not much I can do. Take the coins, find a vending machine to get us fresh bloody apple. I don't know if those coins will fit in a vending machine. See how big they are? Look at the size of this bad boy. Look at that. It's huge. Like a commemorative medallion. Bud Light is the only one you can't. It's not my favorite. I mean, granted, I don't really like any of those beers either, but... You hate Bud Light? Probably a little fizzed up. I just let him sit for a second. That's like... You still have 5 other cans in that bad boy. And see how big those cans were, too? God damn. I'm just wasting. I bet it's so good. I love juice. $2.99. Yeah, this coin box is gorgeous. Konami, slash Bloober, if you're listening, I'm not even out of Woodside, and I haven't even gotten to Blue Creek, and I've spent like 19 hours on this game. Probably, I don't know, probably more around 20 now. As a reward, please hand make a replica to scale in real life of the coin puzzle box just for me. Thanks. Ah, and I love the music when you investigate the box. God damn. Oh, it's lovely. Oh, also, I didn't mention at the time because I was a little bit distracted by the cutscene. The cutscene with well, I was talking about the change in James' like emotion, the way he talks to Eddie in that cutscene, but the music as well was very, very different. Instead of it just being the kind of synthy, eerie, but also chill kind of downbeats, it was piano, which also felt much different emotionally for the scene. It felt more sad. Like that song before still sounded sad, but a little bit more of a mysterious, relaxed sadness. And this, the newer version of that song with the more down-tempo piano added more of like a true melancholia to it. Really interesting. All right, 3 bright coins in the 5 holes be. First sits the maiden underneath the tree. The wind from behind the maiden doth blow, a beautiful flower alone has to grow. Here comes the man so sleek and so fine, in the pale moonlight his eyes doth shine. So that's why there are 2 different images on each side of the coin. That makes me wonder, is this randomized then? There are 2 sides to the coin, or maybe it's just a reference to the original? I don't know if, like, at some point maybe in the puzzle, like... Or maybe depending on the riddle difficulty, that changes whether or not, like, say, flower would be snake instead. Yeah, because it doesn't even mention the original stake. So originally, it's, like, blank, I think... Old man, blank, snake, woman, or something like that. I think, at least on hard riddle, right? I think it's, isn't it the same on normal and hard? I don't remember. Something like that, but it is the blind woman, the old man, and the snake. But this time it's the blind woman, flower, and man. It's the maiden underneath the tree. A beautiful flower alone has to grow. Wait. The wind from behind the maiden doth blow. Here comes the man so sleek. Yeah, so that means there's a space behind her because the wind has to blow. And you put the flower here, but we need to flip it. Yep. And then here comes the man so sleek and so fine, the pale moonlight his eyes doth shine. So he's under the moon. Oh, it's multi-part. Oh, that's why. The man doth approach. His blade now revealed, his face disappears behind shining steel. Away from the man doth the maiden flee towards the flower, away from the tree. Ah, that's why you can rotate them. That's very neat. The man doth approach, his blade now revealed, his face disappears behind shining steel. Away from the man. Maiden doth flee towards the flower, away from the tree. So we're gonna move her here. Gonna move the man over 1. And then how do we get the sword? Because maybe we just flip this. I can see he has a sword on that. Yep. Where there once grew a flower, a venomous glee. Put that on snake. Where was once a maiden, but a stone doth be. So she died. Her grave. And over her grave the man doth remain. His blade never met the vile serpent's vein. I like this a lot. The beast who its teeth in her flesh doth bore. He who has failed, she who is no more. Now unto you falls a grievous chore. Who carries the blame for what fate had in store? Oh, now, okay, so the centerpiece, the moon completely waned, so I assume now we're supposed to move a coin. Who has the blame here to the middle. This reminds me a little bit of the like miniature statuette puzzle in Shattered Memories, actually, where Kaufman tells you a story, a tragedy. It might even be Shakespeare. I don't remember. And you have to decide who is to blame or who you think is to blame, and who you choose or what you choose influences your character or Harry's personality in the game. But the man is to blame, of course. He's the one that wielded the sword, whether or not he meant to kill the snake. He killed the woman instead. The snake was well behind her. Now we have 2 at once. It's a little bent up, isn't it? But either way, he wielded the sword. He killed her. The evil isn't evil. It's just a snake. The snake has always existed. And it was far. I liked that puzzle a lot. It was very, very easy. I don't know if this is going to change on harder riddles. I'm really interested to see how this changes on harder difficulties. Because I quite liked the change in that multi-puzzle. I would imagine each coin, because I mean, you could say anything works, but it only makes sense to me that it's the man's fault. See you later, Nate. Have you downs for the devil in the pale moonlight? Yes. Yes. Oh, it's not telling me which one my current... That's fine. Save over this one. Game was saved. Alright, 201 safe. Key with a decorative ring depicting a tree. Wait, really? Oh, there is, yeah. I couldn't really tell, but yeah, it does have the same, like, tree of life that is in the center of the coin puzzle. I know it's framing here, sorry. But yeah, the art here with the... Yeah, the tree of life blooming towards the moon, of course. Dry to the sun, 2 sides, death and life. Mary and Maria. Batman reference? I don't think that's originally a Batman reference, is it? Yes, James, big red square. Is it? Or what am I doing? What am I doing? Buttons, controls, 201. Up the stairs. Is that originally from the 90s? Is it, like, originally from that, though? I didn't even know. Huh. I mean, I knew it was in it, but I didn't know it was originally from it. If it is. Oh, that's the gun. That's not how you run, James. What's up, Dark Devil? How's it going, dude? No, I mean, like, outside of just, like, Batman General Comics notwithstanding. What 2 wants to say? Oh god, now, is this going to be the key that unlocks the scene? Because normally that happens much sooner and you have to still go about the apartments, but is this going to be the scene? Yeah, but I mean, like, not Batman related. I assumed it was from something else. But perhaps I'm wrong. Yeah, and it has the life and death tree emblem on it. I really like that symbolism. Is this going to be the room? I don't know. Doesn't seem like it. I mean, wow, this is the nicest apartment we've seen. And Dark Devil, thanks for the follow. Tack for you. Willkommen. Svike. Wow, this place is... Oh. Yeah. Did you guys hear that woman gasp? As soon as I entered, I could already see this room is exactly Mary's sick room or death room at the end of the original remake. It has the single bed with the very quaint, picturesque white headboard. It has the pink quilted chair. It has the tray with the 2 glasses of water. But there are some interesting photos here. It looks they're very rusty and garbled, but that's a photo of Mary. You can tell that's Mary. You can see, like, otherwise you wouldn't really be able to tell it's Mary. It's just a woman, but you then see the edge, like, you can barely see a face, but then you see the edge of her skirt, and then you see the white heels that she wears. And it looks like maybe that picture on the bottom is maybe the hotel? I wasn't expecting this to see... I was already remarking how, wow, this is such a nice, beautiful room, like, by comparison to the rest of the apartments. It's very clean. Still a bit shabby, but I just am kind of floored because I wasn't expecting to be able to walk around her bedroom or her sick room, which it was never quite clear, like, what kind of room it was, because it was just this very lonely room with a bright white light shining outside. Where her final days were, and it wasn't quite a hospital room. And her note does say that she came home, so it could just be her own singular isolated bedroom, which would be quite strange. But it's a weird mix between an isolated hospital room and her own bedroom. And the fact that it's just here is quite interesting. But I wasn't expecting that. It makes sense, though, with that tree of life and death. You Googled it, lots of people asked, assumed it came from somewhere else, but Batman was the first time it was said. Oh, okay, then I guess it is from Batman. Interesting, I didn't know. So I imagine this is, yeah, quite a significant room for James. Something off about that painting. I almost worry that it's AI, but I don't think Bloober would do that. It looks too homogenous, though. Is that the pillow appearance? Yeah, things are going pretty groovy, Dark Devil. I'm really enjoying the remake. This is very different. Oh, interesting. This is completely blocked by the TV. Oh, wait. No. Well, kind of. No. I was going to say, it kind of feels like we're looking in from the 2 window, like, French doors that are outside of the, Lakeview Hotel, but, especially with the TV right there, but the TV is usually in the center of the 2 doors. Cleanest toilet in Silent Hill, holy shit. God, and this area is so quiet. You think it looks... Yeah, it does kind of look similar. Like, yeah, if you're on the balcony. An open lipstick. A makeup brush. 2 birds. Very telling. Was the picture moving? No. Dried, dying flowers. Very eerie, this like green, warm light coming through, huh? Oh, very different. Oh, very interesting. Ooh. And the humming that it made. No insignia in the bathroom, so it's not the... What are you talking about, Smoot? Jesus. Very eerie glow. Silent Hill 4, the room? Oh, the insignia. You mean the halo of the sun. The symbol and the giant fuck-off hole in the wall? Oh, it's the light glitching over the... Oh, that's so weird. Do you guys see when I put the flashlight over that texture on the lace, it makes it, like, dance? Then when it's not there, it's all normal. Coffee and MILF. Really good username. Thanks for the follow, Beckleyu. 3 photos very specifically of a single lone boat and an empty body of water. Very purposeful. Very much, I would assume, symbolizing James's journey to the hotel from the rowboat. But you could also maybe say the in-lake ending or in-water ending. Very interesting. Oh, it's a radio over here. Vintage radio. Cool radio. Over here we have a very stretched out and fuzzy photo of a fawn in the forest. Of innocence and purity. There's that lighthouse again. Gorgeous photo. This one might be different. This has to be the room, right? Like, as soon as we open that door, because the kitchen is around the corner here. Just you don't come upon it? I don't know, we have yet to do it yet. We have yet to come across that room yet, but we'll see. Photo of an idyllic landscape. Or painting. They're floral. Cozied up. You're awfully close to the television there. I feel like maybe it might work a little bit better if you take this armoire here and like put it, just scoot it over on this wall here with the radio. And then take your desk and put it underneath this and then move your couch back. Bam. Lovely desk though. Be nice to have a solid wooden desk. Cornucopia with a tongue hanging out with the photo of the deer? Yeah, the photo of it? Yeah, I see it. I was kind of confused with what it was, too. Small TV. Well, yeah, because it's fucking from the 70s, dude. Even if it is a tiny TV, that feels really close. I didn't look at the red door yet for a reason I didn't want to. That was very cool. That was very different, but it was very cool. Very, very neat. Yeah, it was different in the right ways, I think. He got so much closer to, like Pyramid Head did, got so much closer to the closet. And, I mean, James knew that Pyramid Head could see him, he could see Pyramid Head, it went both ways, but yeah, he still got out his gun because he knew, obviously. He wasn't just shooting at nothing. Before it could, you know, it was a little bit obscured, like maybe James, like Pyramid Head still couldn't see James in there, and maybe he was just kind of taunting him. But it was very clear that they could see each other, and it was kind of a showdown, and it was more like a power trip on Pyramid Head's part, or maybe not a power trip, but a show of power, of direct confrontation, of I see you, you will see me, and there's nothing you can do about it. You will confront. They also made sure that the bullets did break apart a hole in the closet instead of just going nowhere. Pretty good shot. He aimed in all same spot. I really liked so his animation, his movements were actually quite similar. When he was doing those like twitchy flexing, like stop motion style movements, it was a little bit more stop motion-y than the original. It's like they just took all the original animation movements and just like cut it a little bit, but it was really neat the way they did it. Between his stop motion movements, it had like a slight blurring effect, almost as if like what James was seeing was kind of like fading in and out from his own like view or consciousness, which I thought was really fucking cool. I really liked that. And his the very end where he goes to like pull open his helmet to show his like nasty long tongue to James was also more obscured. He didn't reach in there for as long. It was like he didn't want to reveal it yet. And yeah, they didn't show as much gratuitously in the kitchen scene with Pyramid Head abusing the mannequins. You only just saw the very corner of it, the very side. And it seems like it was just the one. Because he was already abusing the other mannequin that you already find, right? That one was already on the ground. It was just this one. He comes back over here and picks it up and drags it off. So it was just the one that you could just barely see. I do kind of like the grotesqueness of it being him forcing two upon each other and what that perhaps could imply in the original. But I see how also it just being the one-on-one works in this situation, especially regarding like what James has done. So it just being Pyramid Head interacting with one specific mannequin is kind of like a direct mirror to what he did. Also, so I mentioned before with the, how at that point, even before he started shooting the gun, like they were both well aware that they were staring directly at each other. But then after James shoots the gun and realizes it's futile, he kind of accepts that. Even though he's scared, he walks out of the closet while you can still very clearly hear his footsteps walking away. His footsteps are slow and laborious. And it doesn't sound like, and you don't hear him opening that door, that red door at all. You don't fucking hear that. So it sounds like James left the closet before he even reached the door. So at that point, he just accepted it. He's like, this is not the time to confront him. He's not even going to confront me at this time. That's for later. I guess I'll leave, which is a little interesting. A lot more of like an acceptance of facing kind of thing. That was a very, very cool scene, a very cool take on it. I really liked that. And if you notice here, what we had picked up, or you will see soon, is a blood-soaked handkerchief. And Mary, which had some It's never exact on what she, what disease that she had, but because of Maria's coughing up blood, it's implied that Mary had the same. Feels like Pyramid Head's still near when re-entering. Yeah, exactly. He's not a threat at the moment. His bullets didn't do anything with it. Well, exactly. That's the point. But he's still, he knows that he has to confront him and he still leaves. Like, it's like that and more symbolic. Oh, that was like a, oh, that wasn't just a look at it thing. That was a, and it's in the personal. Yeah. I was wondering why we actually picked that up, and it does go in the personal items along with the photo in her letter. So he firmly believes that this is Mary's handkerchief. A stained handkerchief, it feels very familiar. I also really like that they made this room like directly mirror Mary's room and like her belongings. It makes it feel that much more personal. Very, very interesting. This red door is very cool. Interesting way they did it though. So when Pyramid Head entered and exited, you did not hear a door open. He just appeared. He was just fucking there. Which I feel like is more further the, you know, this remake's way of trying to... True. Thanks for the biddies, dude. Hey, late night, how's it going? Of trying, like, more further solidifying, like, this is coming from his subconscious. He just kind of, like, manifested it here, right? And especially this more, maybe, supposed to represent, like, perhaps even Mary and James's apartment. It just being him abusing the one single mannequin in the kitchen does make a lot more sense in that regard, which is really depressing. But if this is supposed to kind of represent, even if it's not supposed to be like a direct mirror, but represent somewhere that they would have lived, it just being the two of them in the kitchen is very interesting. And then the one mannequin on the side being killed and dragged off, perhaps representing like Maria. Interesting, interesting, interesting. I'm nervous to enter here. This photo is a stone wall with a red roofed house in the distance. And this one on the ground is just a hill. I hear wind whistling beyond this door. Ah. Otherworldly. Oh my god, achievement. Enter the other world for the first time. Oh. Oh, that's different. Yeah, the room did look very otherworldly passage, but okay, they're pulling more of a Silent Hill 3 with this. So the other worlds in 2, or I guess Silent Hill 1 by extension. The other worlds in 2 are really subtle. Sometimes you can't totally tell that they're otherworld. I mean, there's Otherworld Brookhaven, Otherworld Outside, which is just dark nighttime, and then the Otherworld Lake, which is just the flooded, or Lakeview Hotel, which is flooded. It's a little bit easier to tell. Otherworld Brookhaven is a little bit darker, more grimy, but it's not like this. It's not like rusty and destroyed and covered in chain link and metal, where this is much more akin to 1 and 3. So it's, which is, this is more like what people have like expected out of Silent Hill. You see that pop up a lot in like the Western games and the movies, etc., where they go into the rusty, scary otherworld. And what made like 2 a little bit different in that regard is the otherworld in James's situation was more just like a dark, shadowy, or drowned, deepened version of what he was kind of in. So this is a very different approach to it, I think. It's more like, and knowing that, like Pyramid Head like directly, probably came from that door and then went back in here, is more like, at least how they're trying to show it in this game with maybe, I'm getting, like, without the, you know, giving them the benefit of the doubt here, without it just being the Silent Hill, rusty, scary otherworld gimmick. It's more like, you are now peering inside of Pyramid Head's mind, like where he comes from, that kind of deal. What do you mean, what are we talking about, Ed the Clown? You have stream muted, or what, dog? Or what, man? What's happening? But yeah, so this is, yeah, very, very different here. Also, the kind of off-kilter viewing window in the door is interesting. Just being a rectangle turned on its side, askew. Weird. But I wasn't expecting this at all. I wasn't expecting... I mean... 45-degree chocolate bar. We do not have a map, of course. I'm assuming now this is supposed to be the Blue Creek area, right? Perhaps. Maybe, I don't know. But I was not expecting an Otherworld section like this at all. The Domino's logo. Ed, no, for real, dude. Do you just have the stream muted, or what? Like, I'm asking genuinely, because you're making it seem like you have the stream muted. You keep on asking what we're talking about as I'm actually talking about something. Like, in the middle of me talking about it. I don't know. I'm not asking that to be mean, I am just curious. But yeah, we were talking about the scene that just happened. We just had the scene in the first Pyramid Head scene, where he is abusing the mannequins and James is hiding in the closet, and how in the remake directly mirrors Mary's room, or perhaps even James and Mary's apartment. And the changes and how it's like now, etc. No, you're not annoying me. I just want no. I was just asking a question because like that seems to happen quite often. So I just don't know. Maybe if sometimes you just mute the stream and are just in chat, and that's why you're asking or something. I don't mean it as anything mean. I'm just curious. Hey, Willy Pants. But yeah, wasn't expecting this. So what time is it? Perfect timing, actually. I'm assuming we got an autosave here. Now that we're in the Otherworld area. I'm sure maybe it'll give me a save soon. Because I do need to wrap up stream. What are you talking about? I just wasn't listening. This is my ADHD meds. Oh yeah, this is a directly mirrored room. Ah. Or kind of, some parts are. You can hear rain outside. Oh, that's just straight up flesh, yeah. You can hear a TV. And this one being a more, yeah, I like that, the big slash across the closet. Which is where he would have been similarly hiding, right? Yeah, this is very similar, just kind of reversed here. You still have the 3 images here. Just looks like flesh. Yeah, I think these are just frames full of flesh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. The kitchen where he would have entered. And then this is where he was hiding. Kind of set up a little differently, but instead of it just being the bullet holes, it's this giant, gaping gash. Or perhaps that in his own realm, Pyramid Head would have slashed with his knife. Ritual boob. I hear a TV beyond. Do you hear that? drumming. Wow, that is one rusty ass sink. Holy shit, Rust City. I do like that they kind of have the rust from a starting point here growing outwards like an infectious disease. Or then like furthering corrosion from one starting point. Still one of the cleaner toilets in Silent Hill. You know what scene I'm talking? Yeah, in the original, it's where James is hiding in the closet from Pyramid Head. Very interesting. Was like I'm just a little, I don't know, I guess flabbergasted because I just wasn't expecting this. Very Silent Hill 1. Oh, give it time. Give it time, Smoot. The rusty creaking. It's like we're within a ship. God, it sounds like we're like within a bathysphere or something. Or encased in some kind of metal husk of a body, and there is a hellish storm moving in backward slow motion around us. Two whole bullets. I don't know if there will be a save soon. I'm assuming at that one scene, or at the when it switched us to the other world, it gave us an autosave. I can't be certain though. God, I wish they made something strong enough. Hee hee. Interesting, very interesting. Huh. Oh, fuck off. Fuck it, let's try it again. I'll do it too. Wow, wow, wow. I wonder why they did Otherworld apartments. It's very different, isn't it? I keep on saying it's very different because it is. I don't know really what else to say. But I feel like they kind of wanted to show off a little bit. Maybe that's why they're doing this Otherworld sequence so early and they're doing it like they are. With such rust and severity and more what people would expect out of typical Silent Hill. And there is more to the Silent Hill Otherworld than just like scary rust and metal. We see that especially in 2 in the Otherworld sections that are just a little bit more dark and shadowy and drowned, like I said before. But this is more what people expect out of the Silent Hill Otherworld. You know? And I feel like partially that's why they included this, not only because of people's expectations, but also to kind of show off a little bit like, hey, look, I know, like, and I feel like that especially for the people who are coming into Silent Hill 2 Remake as their very first Silent Hill game, because a lot of people do expect the rusty, scary Otherworld transitions in Silent Hill because they've, like, seen the movies or they've seen the Western games, etc. And so they kind of they put this in to kind of feed people's expectations, which it's not a bad thing, especially if that's how they wanted to gear the series in general. And I do like how it's not like aggressively like everything's orange, red, rust, fiery. It still feels like the building's kind of eating away at itself. It feels quite like, you know, a little bit more like one. Maybe this is just their very subtle way at hinting at, hey, we are going to remake 1 and 3. A witch can dream. Oh, big glaring map right there at the end of the hallway. Yeah, although like this, the flakiness, yeah. Anything over there? No, just darkness. Very much, what 2 didn't do a lot of, you know? I hear, Yep, I still hear monsters though. I'm going to assume it saved during this otherworld transition because I do have to end stream. Hopefully it did. Hopefully it did. If it didn't, then our save before the Pyramid Head thing wasn't too far away. So, you know. Jacob's letter, Hellraiser always be the best. Yeah. Oy. Yeah, just do lobotomy. Easier than medication. Don't know if it's cheaper though in the long run, if I'm honest. Lobotomies are very, 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 very expensive. Oh, I hate closing the game. You want to know especially why? Not only is it saddening and kind of painful because I won't be able to stream for a few days and just hang out with you guys, but I won't be able to play this for several days. Oh. The next stream will be on Friday. I'm gonna miss hanging out with you guys. Hey, Red Hood. I'm going to miss hanging out with you guys. Okay, now! Now what? End stream? Okay, hit the button. Yeah, thanks for hanging. Or, I'm sorry, yeah, no, Waffle, I think you worded that wrong. I think you meant to say, woman up and play the game, I think is what you meant. Oh no. Yeah, sorry today, guys, for the couple of incidents. Stuff like that doesn't happen often here, so when it does, I know it's kind of a bummer. So, sorry, but we move on. Dicks are removed. Fuck off, Joe. That was a really fun Silent Hill 2 Remake deep dive. Coming from a girl streamer. Thanks for hanging, Earth. Yeah, I'm gonna miss hanging out with you dudes. It'll be Friday. The week... Hold on 1 second here. Perhaps you should just get good. Femoid. Femoid idiot. Perhaps you should just stop being scared of the game that's meant to be scary. Femoid. Second here. What is today? Right, 21st. And 21st, Yes, okay. Right, so, like I said, stream this week, and the next stream will be on Friday, so it'll be a few days, which is unusual. And then next week, the only stream might be Wednesday. I might be able to stream on Monday and Tuesday, but I'm not certain yet. That's up in the air. This is a busy twerk season. Damn, I hadn't thought about it like that. I haven't thought about being scared of a scary game. Yeah, I've thought about that, Joe. Oh, you don't need to apologize at all. You're never late, Red Hood. Never ever, dude. No one ever is late to my stream. You show up whenever the hell you want. How was Terrifier 3? I've heard it's quite good. But yes, streams will be kind of scant until early November. And then we'll be back to regular schedules. Do not worry. Do not worry. It's just this is a busy season for me. Yeah, I'm really excited to hang out with you guys again on Friday and fucking play this game. I'm really enjoying it, seeing all the differences now. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Things are a lot more like kind of linear in terms of like the puzzles and how you go about doing things. in this section. Maybe instead of doing Blue Creek, it's just Other World. I don't know. We'll see. Because, I mean, we did pass through the wall, right? So at this point, we're technically already in the Blue Creek area of the apartment, so maybe it'll all be Otherworld. Who knows? Interesting, interesting. Very interesting. But yeah, the way it just kind of... Wait, didn't we already listen to this one? I mean, it's a banger, but I think we did. Okay, it just decides to not play my playlist all of a sudden. Thank you so much. God, YouTube is so good now. But yeah, things seem to happen rather quickly now, right? I mean, it loops you immediately, like, juice coin puzzle done, Blue Creek, surprise, you know, it's just all very, very smooth, very, 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 sorry, I'm trying to reset my playlist and I'm feeling stupid. What's the word? There's a specific word for it. And Metroidvanias do it a lot. It's like the type of progression system where, like, you get stuff and it, like, loops you back around. No, not backtracking, no. Maybe, I don't know. Anywho. Just interesting to see how they are doing things differently, obviously, from the original game, with how segmented it is, because you have to go from, like, second floor back to first floor, back to the rest of the second floor, and then, like, back to the pool and the ground floor, which then leads you back to the first floor, and then you have to go all the way back to the second, and then eventually you get to the third floor, and you can't even explore all of the third floor, and then you have to go back down to the second, because after that it triggers a cutscene that you need to go back to, and then eventually you make your way to, like, the Pyramid Head stuff. Like, it's a little bit more segmented. I'm excited to see the Otherworld stuff. I keep on mentioning it, but it just really, I don't know, it really threw me for a loop. Because so far things have been, like, fairly faithful. Like, pretty damned faithful to the... Of course, the town itself is different, but it still really feels like exploring the whole town. But this is, like, the first section that it's like, wow, okay, this is, like... They're more doing their own thing. This is different. You know? The first time that we've seen that it's just very different, yeah. Recursive unlocking. Yeah, I think just non-linear is the term that I've usually heard, yeah. But I guess this is much more linear. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, maybe I did. We finally got to meet Eddie. We finally got his cutscene. That was really cool to see. We'll get to the first Pyramid Head fight soon enough. I'm nervous for that. I'm so nervous for that. We still have quite a bit to go because there are still some rooms that I feel like we've seen and puzzles that we've yet to do in that Blue Creek area, right? So I feel like there's still a bit to do before we even leave the apartments. Quite a bit indeed. And he still looks like he's wearing clothes one size too small, childlike. Yeah. Yeah, he does. And like someone mentioned before, like that he... I mean, even in the original, he always acts a little bit more childish and kind of dresses a little bit more childish than his age. And I feel like it's not only his personality and maybe, you know, just his mental state, but also to kind of reflect like what other people have done to him and why he acts like that, you know? I didn't do anything. He was already like that when I got here, I swear. Oh yeah, he's eating cheeky dino nuggies. I mean, to be fair, dino nuggies rule, so... I almost got some veggie dino nuggies today. Almost did. And then I did not. I had to say no. Alas. My freezer is too full. Another day, my sweet, I will come for you. Oh shit, I'm sorry you had a panic attack about it, man. I know the feeling. Just stay hydrated and deep breaths. We are going to raid... Oh yeah, Tormentor just came out. That just released today. If you guys remember, that was that, it was the indie horror demo where you are like you're playing a retro nostalgic childhood like game on your console. Well, you are a kid and the way you play the video game on your console reacts with your real life surroundings, and like your brother is missing and your toys start saying more like eerie shit. That just released. That was fucking cool. So we're gonna go raid someone playing that. Because it seems like they're still in like the kind of demo area of it. It's very fucking neat. So we're gonna go raid Fillmore. Setting is key. Oh, yeah, everyone's different about it, but I am sorry that happened, man. I know that shit fucking blows. Here's some links where you just can find me after hours. All of my links are on there. I'm active on my Twitter and Instagram. I know on Twitter a lot of people are making Blue Sky accounts and moving over there. I do have a Blue Sky account. It's just not linked there, and I've never posted on it. I should probably update that shit or whatever. But I'm still active on Twitter and Instagram and Discord, of course. Of course. It's open to everyone, and cultists have access to the cultist-only voice and text channels. We hang out in there and shit. It's only really starting to take off a little. I mean, it's always existed, but it's like, meh. It was always meh. Like, what was really the point of going over there because it was too much of a clone? But now that they fucked with the blocking system on Twitter, people are, like, really trying to move over there. But only just recently, like, what, a few months ago, they let you upload GIFs? Wild. Who knows if it'll take off a little bit more, but a lot of people are hanging out there now. I should probably, like, update it, because it's been, like, at least a year. But, all my links are on there. Anyhow, come join the Discord. Come hang out. Let's go raid Fillmore. Go watch and play a little bit of Tormentor. The game looks fucking sick. I can't wait to play it eventually. Here is the raid message. Yippee. Also, thank you dudes for all the follows today. I really fucking appreciate it. We had some good usernames today. We had some good fucking usernames today. Thank you very much to both Tropes and Ghost for the re-sacrifice. I very much fucking appreciate it. There's the raid message. You guys can copy and paste it into Failmore's chat to give them some kind curses. I'll see you folks on Friday for more Silent Hill 2 Remake. Bye. Alright, I can't hit my fucking... I don't even know where my camera button is. Okay, there it is. Bye.